From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley with today's pre-market update. That's right, it's called the pre-market update, not the closing print. But I will be doing the closing prints. And the name of this video is the S&P 500 Proving Ground, because that's what I think this week is going to be. The high in Globex came in at 1948 even at 7:45 Central Time, or just a little while ago. The low came in at 1927.75 at 3 a.m. Central Time. And last, were 1945 half were up 2.75 handles. Total volume, 325,000 minis trade and 800 big S&Ps trade in Globex. This week, we've got a very, very busy week, traders. We have a total of 25 economic releases. We have 10 T-bill or T-bond auctions or announcements. We have one Federal Reserve Bank governor speaking, bank president, excuse me. We have a couple housing numbers, and then we have the Friday jobs report, which I think the consensus is like 199,000 non-farm payroll. Now, today is February 29th, the last trading day of February. Now, what I think is going to happen here is we're going to see some early strength, and I want to talk about not just today, but the week in general. I think the week may be up. And the reason I'm thinking that is that while today we could see some type of early strength and then some type of walk away, China closed week, kind of back and forth in Europe a little bit, nothing major in Europe. But at the end of the day, I think there could be some type of little walk-away trade, as the mutual funds tend to walk away on the last trading day of the month. But that said, going into March, the statistics are favorable. And I think what you could see is, we could see some buying by the mutual funds, buying in the first couple of days or the first 1 to 3 days of the new month. I tend to think 3 days, and that's why I think the week could be up. Today would be the last day of February, trading day of February, the last day of February. And then the first 3 trading days of March all fall this week. So I tend to think there could be some bullishness out of that. Furthermore, I think the way the statistics work is that March tends to be firm, like into the middle of the month, but then as you get closer to the quad witch, it gets a little shaky. But then going into the end of the quarter, the March quarterly rebalance, I think you got to really be concerned about that. So, can the S&P go higher? Yes, I think it can. We made the most recent high on Globex, and a lot of times what happens is the futures will have to go back up and retest that high. What was it, 1964.75 or something? So I think you start getting back above like the 1951, 53 level and hold above there, you have a very good chance of popping back up. And again, when you make those highs in Globex, you don't tend to run those day stops. And I think that there's still a lot of stops here on the upside. In fact, I think there's much more stops on the upside within the next 30 handles up or 30 handles down on the upside. So that would put you basically back around the 1975 level, something like that. But anyways, at the end of the day, I think what we're here caught in is we've got a very, very scared public. We had the worst start to the stock market in its history. And I don't think you can just shake that off in a couple of days or a couple of weeks. China's did some more stuff with its banking policies overnight. I think they freed up 700 billion yuan, and kind of a shift from what they've been doing. And I don't know if the S&P is in a small narrow trading range here in 1910 to say 1960, 1950. I don't know. But I don't think that we're just going to stay here like this for very long. And I think that's the key to this video. And I also trying to point out that I think this week could be an up week. That said, traders, you can catch me on Periscope during the day. And I also want to let everybody know that MrTopStep is determined, and I mean determined, in having an S&P trading contest. I'm going to be talking to the people at Trading Technologies and a couple other firms that may be interested in doing this. And the reason being, I don't know that, I'm going to have faith in myself. I wouldn't join the contest if I didn't think I could win. But that said, I don't think I can win. I mean, I want to do it because I want to prove to people that I can make money when I trade. On the other side of the coin, I think that there's a lot to learn within the Twitter framework of a lot of people out there that talk about trading, that always say that they make winning trades, or even just in the business in general, where, you know, I never lose, that kind of stuff. Well, you know what? This is going to be a great opportunity for those people and those people that really actually do make money to show what they got, to prove that they can make money trading in this totally hectic world of global meltdowns and algorithmic and program trading. And I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going anywhere. And I'm going to beckon my quote-unquote competitors to join in on this contest.